Good afternoon. Okay, so what I'm about to give you, you can either use to make just a video for any potential coaches, or you can do this through a webinar and then send out the replay. Now, first of all, the first thing you're going to want to do is welcome everybody, or, you know, if it's just a video, then, and sorry, I'm looking down at my notes, but if it's a video, you want to keep it under 10 minutes. And you're gonna just kind of introduce yourself. Like, you know, tell them a little bit about your story, like why you got started, what you're getting out of it, what, you know, you've accomplished already. And it doesn't have to be around money. Like, I think we all get so hung up over the fact that, well, I'm not making anything yet, so nobody's going to want to join me. That's not the case. I mean, you've gotten something out of this. There's a reason you joined the opportunity. So talk about that if you need to. You could give some background on the company, why this is the company you chose, what they stand for, what their mission is. You don't have to do all of that, but I'm just kind of throwing out some ideas. Another thing is you can review with people the worries and misconceptions and fears that people have around this type of business. And I don't know about you, but I have heard a lot of negativity that surrounds multi-level marketing businesses. And you know, at one point it was like kind of always in the back of my head, and now I'm just like, that none of it's true. So it's gone. Like, I don't even think about it until I need to address it. And then I sometimes have trouble coming up with, you know, why people object to multi-level marketing. But not everybody's going to agree with what I do, and I can't make everybody happy, and I don't really want to. So that's fine. But I do address the worries, the fears, and the misconceptions. Then you might want to talk about what your role as a business owner is. So what exactly, like, what do you do in your day-to-day? Talk about the cost to sign up, or even just to enroll. And that may sound like the exact same thing, but it's not. Because signing up could mean signing up with a total solution pack. It could also look like just paying the fee, the $40 fee to become a coach, and you don't have to buy a total solution pack. However, they are going to need the 50 PV to be an active coach, and to make money, they're going to have the 90. So it's just better to sign up with Shakeology, or now they could sign up with the Gut Protocol supplements. Those are 90 PV. They could sign up with the Performance Stack. So any of those will give them the ability to not only coach, but to stay active as a coach and make money. So talk about that cost. And also, like I just did, mention their options. Then you would want to talk about the income potential and share some success stories. So, like, I usually share Tanya's, and I'll share Danielle's. I'll share what I've gotten out of it. Like, I'll share that I was able to, at one point, I was able to pay for our dog's dog food. I was able to pay for the stuff I needed to get at the store. I was able to go buy some extra food that I needed. So I do talk about things like that. And I do not mention the number. I do not say, oh, I made $14 this week. I don't say I made $70. I don't say I made any amount, because there is no guarantee there. And make sure somewhere in your video, you also, it may not be in the video, but if you post it somewhere, make sure to post the Beachbody disclaimer. And if you're talking about it, you might want to put the disclaimer in there, or just say something. Like, a lot of the times I hear people say Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success, you know, something like that. But they do have the disclaimer. It is, I went online and searched for it, and then I saved it to my phone so I could post it wherever, whenever. But that is something that you have to do. Like, compliance makes that necessary. And corporate does kind of keep tabs on that. Not like, they're not like the, you know, the compliance police, but if they see it, they will say something. If they see that you don't have it. Let's see what's next. So whenever the cost of sign up, the potential income, why they should sign up now. You always want to talk about why it's the perfect time to sign up. And if you're trying to build your business, which I'm sure you are, you want to make sure that you create a sense of urgency. Leverage the fact that you have a new business owner kickoff call or a getting started right call coming up very soon. Like, if you don't have one coming up, you should. And if you do, make sure you put that date out there, because like my next one is coming up on next Monday. So I will put that out there. And then you want to cover your belief in yourself and the motivation. Your motivation, I'm sorry, my brain fog is starting to creep in. I don't know why. But you want to cover your motivation to take this leap of faith, because you took a leap of faith when you joined me. So you want to go through kind of why you did it, what your motivation was, like what was your reason? What was your why behind finally saying yes? And then you want to just wrap it up with a quick Q&A. And obviously, if you're not doing a webinar, then just somewhere, like, you can just tell them, if you have any questions, reply to this message. Or if you send it through email, if you have any questions, reply to this email. Or even if, you know, you sent the video through, like, let's say DMs or Facebook Messenger, you can still say, if you have any questions, email them to me. Because what you want to do, and I didn't start doing this right away, so I want to make sure I get you started doing this as soon as possible. You want to start collecting emails, because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's like once a year, Instagram goes down and we can't get on for a whole day. So if your business is only on Instagram or only on Facebook or only on whatever social media platform, you really need to start email marketing. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to make another video in a few days, and I will put it, like, I will explain exactly how to do email marketing. It's not hard. It just, if it's not something that you normally do, it's something you actually have to think about. And I definitely do. But anybody that I'm having a conversation with, anybody that asks me for more information, I say, sure. But my DMs are a hot mess. So is there any way I can get your email so I can send it to you there and I don't lose you? And lately I've been telling people, I'm like, I am so sorry it took me so long to get back to you. My DMs are a mess and I keep losing people. And Instagram isn't showing me all of them. I've got some popping up from months ago that never popped up before. I'm like, so could I have your email address? My email is so much more manageable and I know I won't lose you there. And they're always happy to give it to me. So that is something I highly recommend. I also, if you can afford it, it is not necessary. It is not mandatory, and you're not going to fail in your business without it. But if you have the money, I highly suggest getting some form of email server. Like, I use Flowdesk. They also have Kajabi. They've got, what's another one? MailChimp. There's so many of them out there. And they all range in prices. I think they've gone up on Flowdesk now as well, but when I first got it, and I've locked it in at this rate because I was there before they upped the price, but I got it for $19 a month, which isn't bad. And I will be honest, I don't use it to the maximum that I could. And I'm working on that because I realize email marketing is the way to go. And especially with all of our launches, I have people right there that I could just send emails to weekly about things that are upcoming and how they can get involved. But yeah, that's basically it. If you host a webinar though, I highly recommend that you post the video on YouTube. So that way you can send it out to people easily, and you know, you can see how many people have viewed it or whatnot. But I do all of my webinars right now on YouTube simply because, one, it's free, and two, I can't wrap my head around using Zoom just yet, because there's a lot of different components to that, and they keep changing things. So for now, I will stick with YouTube. But I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know.